All right, so you want to connect AliExpress to your Shopify store. So because of that, I'm going to give you two different options today. One that technically works, but it's kind of bare bones. And another one that actually saves you a lot of time, it automates your business, and it just makes the whole process way smoother. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the first option that we have is the official AliExpress Dropship Center app inside of Shopify. It does connect your Shopify to AliExpress, and you can import products into your store. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, here's the catch. The functionality is pretty limited. You're still going to be doing a lot of manual work. You have to set up your products. You have to handle your pricing changes. You have to manage your stock updates and fulfill orders with a few too many clicks. It works, don't get me wrong, but it's clunky. And it doesn't have everything that you really need to scale your business efficiently and eventually just be completely hands-off. And if you're just starting out, the learning curve can feel pretty steep. Plus, once you start scaling, you'll realize very quickly that this app just doesn't keep up with the pace. That's why I don't really recommend it as a long-term solution. Now, let's talk about option 2. The option that actually makes dropshipping with AliExpress and Shopify worth it. And that's AutoDS. AutoDS is like having your own personal assistant for dropshipping. It connects your Shopify store directly with AliExpress. But instead of you clicking around all day, it really just automates everything for you. For one, you have the one-click product imports. No copy, no pasting. You don't have to worry about the descriptions or downloading any images. Besides that, you also have real-time stock and price monitoring. So if AliExpress runs out of a particular product or the stock changes or the price changes, your store updates automatically. Now, another thing is automated order fulfillment. So when you make a sale, AutoDS can place that order for you directly on AliExpress and ship it to your customer and even update the tracking info and let your customer know when that product is headed to them. It's really time-saving automation. So basically, you stop babysitting your store and focus on growing it. Now, this is the way that most serious dropshippers do it. Let me show you exactly how we can get started doing this. Now, the very first thing that we're going to have to do is sign up for AutoDS. Now, you do have the option to sign up for the 2-week trial for just $1. And if you check in the description below, you might find a special promo code that could give you a couple of extra features. So I highly suggest that you check that out. Now, once you're signed up, this is what you're going to see. So this is our marketplace. Here you can have all of the different products that you can source directly from AutoDS. But that's not the point right now. So we want to connect our Shopify store to AliExpress. So all we have to do is simply go up here. In my case, it already has my store name, but for you, it might say add store. I'm going to click on that. Now you see add store down here, which is really what you're going to see on the first page. And then we're going to click on Shopify store. So from here, we're going to go ahead and click on continue. And now you actually have 3 different options. So the first one is going to be, I have a Shopify store and connected to AutoDS. This simply means that you already have a Shopify store built and you already have it set up for yourself. So in that case, you're going to click on here. Now, the other option is I don't have a Shopify store, create one myself. Here, you're going to be able to sign up for Shopify directly after this page. And then you have the middle option, which really, I don't suggest the I don't have a Shopify store option because this just makes it so much better. So you have the option to create an AI-generated Shopify store in your specified niche. So if you want an electronics store, AutoDS will create your store for you in the electronics niche, or the pets niche, or the fashion niche, one of 6 different niches that you can choose from. Now, to add to it, you already have included over 10 winning and trending products from our handpicked products section. These are products that are proven to be trending and proven to be moving within the last 30 days. So you already have a leg up on the competition and you can get started like that. Typically, this is something that would really take you, maybe like a week to 2 weeks even to get started, create your entire Shopify store, do some product research, upload the products and get to selling. But with this, you can literally be up in less than 10 minutes. And if you want to see exactly how this works, then you can check out this video right here. In it, I walk you through the entire process, and really you can get started using that video in less than 5 minutes. Now let's just run to AliExpress really fast and let's look for a product that we want to import to our store, because that's one of the biggest things that we're going to find with AutoDS. We can import products directly from AliExpress. So let's do a car steering wheel cover. Actually, you know what? A car steering lock. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure we're going to find some pretty cool ones. All right, so let's see what we have. Let's go ahead and choose this one. This is pretty classic. My grandpa used to have something similar without that alarm. All right, so this one is currently sitting at $41. Regular retail price is $150 because it has a alarm. It's pretty cool. So all we're gonna do is take that link and we're gonna go back to AutoDS. It doesn't really matter what page you're on, but you can go to either single product or multiple products. Now, through the multiple products, you can go ahead and upload as many different URLs or as many different products as you want. But I do always suggest that you use the same supplier. So right now we are talking about AliExpress. All you have to do is simply just go ahead and put in your AliExpress link, press enter, and then you can keep doing that with more AliExpress links. But besides that, we do have the single product option, which all we have to do is just paste it in here. And then here we can see that the supplier is AliExpress and it's being shipped from China. And from here, all we have to do is simply click on Publish Store and have it published directly to our store. Or we can click on Edit Now and it'll be added to our draft section where we can start making any necessary edits to the title, the description, and really anything else. All right, so this is the draft that I was talking about. And on here, we can go ahead and edit the title. We can even optimize the title with AI. But besides that, we can add it to any collections on our Shopify page, and we have the option to add any tags. Now, just so you know, these tags are not for SEO purposes or anything like that. This is really to just be able to keep track of the analytics and see which one of our tags or categories is selling. Then we have our shipping methods. We have the cheapest with tracking, or fastest with tracking. I always suggest going with cheapest with tracking because it's number one, the cheapest, and two, it actually gives you a tracking number, which, as we all know, everyone needs. Now, besides that though, we do have the option to turn on our stock and our price monitoring. So that way we can make sure that we never run out of stock or make sure that we don't sell anything if our supplier doesn't have it in stock. And our prices are always kept up to date with our supplier's prices. So that way our profits are always in the green. Now, besides that, we do have the product page on here where you can go ahead and edit your product page, or you can edit the description on your product page. But honestly, I don't do this by hand anymore. I don't even optimize the description with AI. Instead, I just generate a product page with AI because look at how much better it's going to look. So let's go ahead and choose a tone. I'm going to do sellable and I'm going to keep it balanced rather than creative or precise. What that does is pretty much just takes the information that's already on there and it rewrites it for you, whether it be creative or more precise to what's on there. And look how much better this looks now. It just looks amazing because you can see here, I mean, it's still being created in real time, but here you have the title, which I do suggest you still update if you are going to keep this one. A bit more information on the product, the different variations, a quantity amount. You have your option to buy it now or add it to the cart. You have some reviews, and just overall, the product page itself just looks really, really good. It looks really clean. And best of all, it instills trust in your customer to actually make a purchase from your store. Now, we have our variance tab next to that, where you can go ahead and click on edit, and you find your pricing calculator. This really sets it apart from everything else, because here you can go ahead and take your fees into consideration to your total profit. So let's say we buy this at $48.50, we have 3% in fees, and we want to make a 20% profit. Now, profit dollar amount, I always keep that at 0. So as you can see here, in order to make a 20% profit and already exclude our 3% in fees, we need to sell it at $60. And that way we make $9.70. But if we want to make, let's say, 40% in profit, we sell it at $70, we make a profit of $19.40, and these 3% in fees are already excluded. From here, we can click on save, and we're pretty much done on that part. Then we have our images where we can add, edit, or delete any images. But now we can save and import this product to our store. So this is what's going to make our product go live on our store. And just to show you what it's going to look like, let's go ahead and click to view. We have it over here. Let's go ahead and click into it. So this is our steering wheel lock. As you can see, the page looks just like we saw it earlier. It has all of the different information that we saw. And we also have some bundle deals. This is where AutoDS saves you hours every single week. So to recap, yes, you can technically connect AliExpress to Shopify using the official AliExpress Dropship Center app. It works, but it's kind of meh. And if you're running a real business and you want to scale without pulling your hair out, honestly, AutoDS is the way to go. It automates your imports, it syncs your stock, it fulfills your orders, and it just makes life way easier as a dropshipper. I'll drop a link below where you can start trying AutoDS for just $1 for the next 2 weeks and see how much time it actually saves you. Once you try it, you're not going to go back to the old way. That's how you connect AliExpress to Shopify the smart way. If you found any value in this video, if you found it educational, if you found it informational in any way, shape, or form, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm and it really helps me out. Truly appreciate it. Huge thank you to everyone for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. My name is Mario with AutoDS, and I'll catch you all next time.